What's up, everybody? Hopefully, you're having an absolutely awesome day. We're testing out a new stream time coming in a little bit later on a Sunday. Hopefully, you guys are having an absolutely awesome weekend. And just got to do some kind of maintenance weekend stuff, getting through Raid Shadow Legends. Obviously, going to be playing that today and hanging out with you guys. We still have this massive giveaway that is going on right now. I will talk about it. We're giving away 5 gaming consoles and over $10,000 worth of Amazon gift cards. So definitely stick around and let's roll that intro.
Show no fear, think of me by your side. Know what we have to do, baby, it'll be alright. I know that it's hard being apart. Show no fear, know what we have to do, but soon I'll be there with you.
So what's up, guys? Today gonna be playing through Raid Shadow Legends. Just got kind of like some basic kind of maintenance stuff. Mostly just want to come hang out with you guys. Nothing too crazy on the schedule, but wanted to have some fun. Like I said in the intro, we are having the giveaway that is going on as well. So we're going to be talking about that because that's going to be closing up here real soon. So I want to make sure anybody and everybody who wants to take part and, you know, I don't know, maybe win some gaming consoles or something like that, that they take advantage of that. So, yeah, pretty chill day. Nothing too crazy on my end. But we got... So, it's funny, I'm number 3 in this tournament right now, and I haven't attacked. So, probably a good chance that we might do okay on this. Sand is kind of a little bit of a tough stage with me. Go in there, do the spider attack. This one's not too bad. Fewest turns. I've been doing like 7 or 13 usually on these, and getting some of those. I don't really like the as few turns as possible ones, but that's what they are. Closing this out. This will be done soon. Probably should do this. Sparm pit, yeah, it's funny. There. So I am excited about this. I would actually like to level up some stuff, so I did get some really good stuff lately that I didn't show you guys. So I am pretty excited. I think that I should probably win this unless somebody goes on a frenzy. But no, this is definitely getting that perfect soul there for that. It's going to be pretty awesome. And I do have some, I'm going to have to view that, so it's going to end at like 6 a.m. So I will view that to make sure that I don't need to use any of the shards, because I think I want to win that. I low-key want to... I've got stuff I have to level up. What's up, work? How's it going? How are you? How was your weekend? Anything fun? So I did get this. Yeah, there's lots of stuff I gotta level up. I got this, which I'm really excited about. That I just got that a couple days ago. Chilling. Did you guys have a good weekend? Yeah, this is definitely a different time for me. YouTube is tough with notifications these days. days, man. Yeah, not too crazy. I just finished up. I'm gonna be preaching in a few weeks, so that's happening in 3 weeks. Should be kind of interesting. I gotta prep a sermon on that, but it so happens that's the same day that my wife is due to give birth. So I don't know how that's gonna work. Found that out today. So yeah. Who else is hanging out in chat? Let me know in the chat who's hanging out, who's watching. Music is a bit loud. Oh, okay, that's good to know. Speaking of wife, let me know. Is that better? Just adjusted it down. I hopefully should fix it a bit. But then again, actually no, maybe. Let's try that. That's probably better. Let me adjust me too. This is also not as close as it normally is to. I don't know. Let me know, how are the volumes now? Is the music too low now? It's good to know. Thank you, Shani. Hello. Yeah, just talking about you. Gonna be giving birth soon. So I got a little baby anchorette coming. Sounds better now? Alright, that's good to know. It's funny because like now I can barely hear it. Might be better for me. Okay. So yeah, so I do gotta go through. I gotta level this guy up. I want to get, so I got Godseeker, and Nuyuri, which is pretty cool. Baby Anchorette, right? That's a good way to call her. What do you think? It's not too late to change her name. Anchorette, Anchorita. Turn it up a bit. Oh, so I could. Okay, so I can turn it up a bit. All right. How about that? How's that sound? So I almost feel like this should probably be louder. I'm gonna try this out with me. Check, check, check. How's that? Right there. That's my voice and music. Let me know. We should turn the thing on too, which it hasn't been on for a while, to where when I would talk it would turn down the volume of the music. We haven't had that for a while. So yeah, no, just pretty chill day. I don't know. I don't have anything too crazy to do in Raid. I do have a video coming out tomorrow, probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Tuesday. Sounds good there. All right, good. Yeah, maybe Tuesday. That come out. I got a new headset to chat. Brand new. And it's funny too because I don't really need the headset. Just need, because like obviously my microphone comes through here. But I mostly just need to be able to hear the songs that I'm playing. Using the new legendary free one. Her reviews are terrible. No, work. I haven't used her actually. I haven't gotten a chance to really play with her that much. I've got too many other stuff to level up. And I've gotten what's up, Roguelick? How you doing, man? No, I haven't had a chance to use her. I've got actually two. I got the other legendary too. I haven't had a chance to use her either. I honestly had to stop like pulling summons on people. I've got so many really good characters. Chancellor Adeline. Yeah, I haven't gotten to use her. Rogue, how you liking raid, bro? Seeing you're pretty active. Good to see you. See you in here. What do you think of the game? Because you just downloaded, right, Rogue? Not that long ago? Who else is in chat? Let me know in the chat who else is in chat. Work, have you gotten a chance to use her? What's your thoughts on her? Yeah, Rogue's in the clan. Yeah, we did do awesome in the clan war. It's pretty cool to see. Everybody kind of pulled their weight. I really like winning the clan wars. You know, and one of the things I really like about it too is that no matter where you're at in the game, you're able to kind of contribute in different ways. So, and even like for that, like I waited until I didn't do my summoning shards. Like I didn't do my because I collect everything for the fragments for I forget the name, and it gave me like 30,000 points just for pulling her during clan war, and I had like 48,000 points total, which isn't too crazy because when you see like other clans, man, the amount of points that they're getting for their clan wars, I can't imagine. But even still, it's pretty good to be able to win that for sure. Yeah, so Rogue, what do you think of the game, man? Because Rogue, you came over from Empires and Puzzles, right? I would like to get to a consistent time that I'm streaming. It's been a little bit difficult with the baby because we've been having appointments kind of at the time that I would like to stream. Thursdays and Fridays are around like 11 a.m. streaming, I think. And Saturdays too. Saturdays just haven't worked out. I'd like to stream on Saturday mornings. Might be the best. I gotta figure out with raid, everything's different. It's a whole new learning process I'm gonna have to go through. Tavern. Why do I have these? Okay. Enough for that. I think I gotta get her her soul, I guess. Got Skull Candy to 50. She's Dynamite. She's great in campaigns, like you said. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Skull Crown, you mean? Yeah, no, Skull Crown is definitely amazing. What's really good about Skull Crown is that she can annihilate stuff really fast. She can annihilate stuff really fast. I think I'm supposed to. I think I have to. Oh, that's really interesting. Are you guys hearing like a little bit of a popping noise? It's a new one for me. I'm pretty sure she's a do no matter what. Oh, what is that? I don't think you're hearing the popping noise. Yeah, I don't think you're hearing the popping noise. I think I'm hearing the popping noise, but you guys aren't. That's interesting. It's like popping in my ears. All right, so I think I have to, if I remember correctly, she is I think she's a book no matter what. So we want A2, or A2 is it? I think I want her as a reviver if I clan boss unkillable. Actually, I think I want clan boss unkillable for sure. Speed, HP. I know, and she's at a very specific amount that she's allowed to be in too. Yeah, let me. Oh, there is a weird popping for sure. Oh no, that's not cool. Let's try this. I'm gonna try pausing the music real quick. Still hearing popping. I wonder if it's this. Let's try this. Could be. Let me try that. We should probably figure this out, Shani. Why we got popping. Do you hear it? How bad is it? Is it pretty loud? It's just been recently that it's been doing that. I don't know what that is. I think that might have just fixed it. Oh, just popped. The other thing that we can do is we can get off of the phone. Because I wonder if the phone frequency is causing it to Pop. And it's just recent. Let's try this. Sorry, chat. It could also be the phone. Give me a second. Let's do this. I'm gonna figure this out right now while I'm with you guys. It just went away from when I unplugged this. Something here. Yep. Yeah, because keep listening, you won't hear any of the popping. Hopefully this turns back on. Sometimes if I unplug this while... I wonder if it could be... Alright. Go back here. Oh. Ooh, you know what it could be? It's something in there's some sort of frequency issue of something in this scene. Because when I go away from it, you'll hear it eventually, it'll come back. I'm gonna remove some stuff from here. I don't know why it's doing it though. It's this scene. Welcome me to the jungle. What's up, Gords? How are you? That's so weird. I think it went away. It's got to be a frequency thing. It wasn't a physical thing. Well, how do I welcome you to the jungle? If you expect me to do that, that's not happening. In terms of singing that. Maybe it could. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I gotta book her. Yeah, I was really excited to get her. Tavern skills. She's almost completely booked. Oh. I think I need that. That's kind of annoying. We still got 4 more. Well. I think A2. I think that's the one that was most important. Okay. Alright, so I think that I gotta get her ascended. What's going on, Gords? How are you, man? I gotta level her up too. I got one chicken right now. I think I have to bring up. Good. Keep up good streams. Thanks, Gords. How are you, man? Gords, are you in the clan? Thanks for stopping by, man. I gotta send her as well too. I think she has to be ascended to level 5 at least. Alright, so she's at 5. I know she has to be at a certain so I gotta get some check-ins. I think I got some 4 stars I gotta get rid of, so I think I'm good for that. I'm really excited about her. Anybody else have her? I think this is the one that I need the most, right? Yeah, you gotta get speed. All buffs on all allies 1 turn. Decreases drive. Oh no, it's popping his back. So weird. We got 2. I think. I do have so I gotta think about this. So I do have my why don't you have a helmet on? What happened there? That's important. I know I've definitely outfitted you with a helmet. That was what you're supposed to be wearing. So I did get my Doom Priest. I haven't really been able to use her too much. I'm trying to think if finish this to 16. Crit rate, it's not bad. Especially for that one. Yeah, because I did give her defense there, crit rate. Alright. I think I'm close to being able to build unkillable. I think I have some of the components. I'm missing something. I'm missing something I don't see. I gotta finish. But what I do know is I have a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be leveled up. Yeah, I've definitely got stuff. I need to figure out what I'm getting rid of in 4 stars for sure. Let's keep on working on you. So who else is hanging out in chat? What's going on? You guys are quiet today. Anyone have a good weekend? Yeah, so what do you guys think of this time? How's like a late Sunday stream? Yeah, I think I want to put a monitor. It kind of stinks. One of the things that I really liked about Raid was the fact that I could you know, this would be a mobile game, which obviously you can play on mobile, but I really liked the idea of streaming on mobile, which still can be done, but I think I like the idea of, like, obviously, well, you guys can't see, it's the opposite. Over here is where I'm actually like watching more of the chat and stuff like that, and then if I go over there, have the actual gameplay, so I can be in between the game and the actual chat, because it'll be too, like, I feel like it's I don't know. stop farm grinding. So this is one of the reasons why I wish I had Skull Crown, to be honest with you. Because I would just A1 Skull Crown. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but when something takes 8 seconds versus, 30 seconds, 26 seconds, it adds up. You know what I mean? If you could do it in a third of the time. That's why I love Skull Crown. I gotta maybe figure out like a better A1. I am very bad at this. Go back to some tag team arena. Should be able to get this one. Yeah, my Armand's is pretty fast. Pretty good AC. I toned down the damage quite a bit. And I'm just trying to focus on my Armand's just being more for arena. Yeah, you know what's funny is I'm not a huge fan of tag team. I enjoy regular arena. I don't really like tag team arena, and I think maybe it comes from the fact that like I just don't have that high leveled up enough characters, multiple, with good equipment. I feel like I'm like far behind in tag team arena. Does anybody else feel that way? Tag team arena. Like, I know I don't have bad characters, but I just don't feel like I'm endgame enough. Tell you my Armand's, that one kills pretty much every single time. My second team is pretty nasty. That's what I'm talking about. Only 5. That's why I like it, just like regular arena. Your Armands is at 291, 670. That's awesome. Good for you, David. Yeah, my Armand speed-wise, I'm pretty close to that. I think I'm at like 240, but I've got some pretty bad gear. But that AC is nasty, dude. I'm gonna go see what my AC is at. I do have to get my like equipment-wise, my my Armands is pretty up there. Let's see. Let me go look at my Armands. Speed. So I'm at 263. Which is pretty good. Is that 8? Oh, I can't math. 262. AC though, my AC is only at 242. So that's definitely an issue. But speed wise, pretty up there. It's not too bad. And I'll tell you, David, also my account was set up in January. So I will need to, so even like this, like, no, my boots. I need to ascend and ascend. Let's see. It'd be great if I get speed. HP percentage. Okay, I have to rework it. Attack. Defense. There we go. That's not bad. So I'll take that speed boost too. So I could do that. And then I definitely need more AC. I could move this around a bit. But I don't have anything ascended as well too. So 6-piece perception, that's pretty awesome. See, my issue that I have with my perception is I need more of it. That's pretty good. You think how much AC should Armands have? I'm jealous. I need to get more. I need to get more perception. Oh, rip. You're like all the way at the bottom. Yeah, that's all I have for perception. Like, I'm pretty sure I already reworked this. No, I didn't. Nice. Oh, so sick. Look at that. Bro, luckiest of luck. That's pretty good. Let's see how these rolls are. Getting a perception on that was pretty good. I mean, even still having the and it sucks. You know, one of the things I wish you could do is I wish you could re-roll but not change your main stat. I think these are probably still worth it to go to 16s. Crit damage is okay. Still. Nice to get some perception speeds. Start playing this game with you. Sometimes you get confused with all stats. So I'll tell you work. As far as it, so there's a couple of things. So first and foremost, the main thing that you want for your boots. So here's something that'll be really useful for you. So boots, you can look at, you can filter all your stuff. So right now I've just selected my boots. And then what I'm going to is my primary stats. So I'll show you actually the only thing that allows you to have primary stats is going to be for speed is your boots. So as you watch, I'm going to unclick that primary stats, see how, oh, hold on, I'm going to move me. Weep. So this is what you're looking at here. Over here, see how it has speed? This shows you that pretty much like speed on boots is like one of the most important things because it's the only one that allows you to have speed as a primary stat. So primary stats, the only thing that allows primary stats is going to be the biggest stat increase. So it's the very first stat that you see. So if you can see, I check the box for speed. So these are all of my boots that have speed as the first. So you see how it says speed 5. So anything that has speed for boots is going to be really important. You couple that with this being perception, which is one of the best ones that you can get. It's pretty good too. Divine speed, this one's pretty good too as well. So being able to have it, this one I use for a bit because it also has AC and attack percentage. So that's pretty important. I've got these relentless that are done up. So these, this is the speed set. So one of the things that you can see, if you see at the bottom left, it says 2 artifacts per set. It gives you speed plus 12%. So if you have 2 from the set of speed, it also says you're going to get that stat bonus, which is plus 12%. Speed is one of the most important stats that you can have in Raid Shadow Legends because the quicker that your characters can go off, you can actually set stacks up to where certain things happen just by manipulating the stats versus the equipment that they're wearing. So like I said, for instance, the only thing that allows you to have boots with speed is going to be boots. One of the things to also consider too is these bottom 3 rows. Those are going to your primary stats. You always are going to want percentage or speed, crit rate, or resistance or AC. So one of the very first things that you can do to get rid of equipment is check the box of HP flat stat. So there's a rule. It's like flat stat in the bin is what they say. So these everything that you're seeing right now, these all have what are called flat stats. So when I click on this, you can see these are boots that have flat stats. I will keep these because they are legendary and it was reworked already. I think I can get a second rework on this, but it's these boots I'm not really going to get rid of. I accidentally reworked these boots. And that's why you can see I've got a level 16 and it was accidentally reworked. So I personally will keep that. Some of the other ones like this mythic and legendary, I'm going to personally keep these mostly because the set Slayer, these require like 9 of it. So where it's not that optimal to be using these, I'm going to keep them. This Blaster set, I just haven't sold anything from it because I got to decide what I want to keep. Perception, I'm keeping these. These are legendaries. So some of these legendary stuff. So for instance, with this, since it's divine speed, this is a really good set to be having. You can also go and rework it. So once you have, so I've already used the rework on this. So some of the stuff I'm gonna keep, mythics, legendaries, but like this curling set, I can get rid of. These epics, I'm just not really gonna rework any of those to my advantage. So I could essentially sell a lot of these if I wanted to, but some of them I want to keep. So I've been pretty good on my gear, but that's like an easy way to figure out like what should I sell. Static is going to be your gauntlets, your chest piece, boots, all having HP, attack, and defense checked as a primary because it's a primary stat. So, which means that stuff, depending on how the character is built, so like this is like HP percentage on all of these. So if I was building a character that needed a lot of HP, I can sort this out and I already know what's going to have the main stat for that. Crit rate is also really big too. So you're going to see, I'm trying to see crit rate. I think it's only, yeah, crit rate and crit damage. Yeah, so crit rate, so this is another one too. So on your gauntlets, crit rate is super important. Ideally, if you want to have critical, having a crit rate at 100, because you can't go beyond 100. So for instance, I can choose crit rate. So these are all my crit rate sets. So this right here is solid, 6-star crit rate, speed set. Speed's really good. Having it also have speed in it. So this would be great for a crit rate, speed, HP character because it's got all the stats that I'll need for that. So that's like a good piece of gloves. Here's another one that's brought up to 33. So some of these are going to be useful for sure. This divine speed crit rate is pretty good. We'll see what those rolls would be. So right now, like I definitely know my issue is that I have a lot of good characters and a lot of good gear, but I don't have enough silver to be able to be putting on all the best gear of what it is that I need. Okay, so you started back in 2018. That's awesome, dude. Is that for most champions? Most champions for what? Would you say the recommended artifacts is accurate? No. Feels almost the same. So yeah, so work. If you're going here to the reviews and you're looking at the recommended artifacts, this isn't good. If you really want to know what the best gear you should be focusing on and putting on characters, you're gonna probably want to go to like Hell Hades. Hell Hades has a pretty much like breakdown of every single different character and what they should be wearing. A lot of different sets for recommended artifacts are almost the same all the time. Yeah, so yeah, I would not look at recommended artifacts. I don't even know how this comes up to this. Actually, yeah, player recommendations. I wonder why that's hidden. Might be maybe a new feature. Does anybody know why player recommendations? I wonder if it's I gotta get to a certain level. Yeah, so a lot of these, so another thing that you can also do, another quick way to see what your character does is you can go to the skills. So if you click on your skills, you can look at this and it will tell you typically damage based on defense or whatever it is based on what. So this one's defense, again, defense. So you'll know that this character is probably damage based on defense. Everything that like the damage that this guy does is going to be based on defense. So this one's based on HP when you flip him over. This one's damage based on HP. So his two set things are most important for HP and defense. So probably if I had to go look at Hell Hades, it would probably be like speed, HP, defense, those are going to be like pretty important if I had to guess. Trying to think of what gear I think I went. So he's got pretty good AC as well too. Speed's not that great. Yeah, so right now I think I just threw divine speed. I want to make sure that crit rate is up on that. So like this guy is like not even optimized at all. I'm just looking at this completely. So my crit rate is pretty good. So that is one of the things that I have with this guy. So you can see I've got, I'll bring myself back over here. With him, I've got my crit rate up. Total stats. Crit rate, I've got it right at 103, and my crit damage 153. I probably got to definitely increase that, but like probably pretty much everything should be like anything like right at 100% is going to be good. But like he probably has the wrong gear for him. Place is 60 buff. Yeah, so like I can already tell you that this guy has the wrong gear. I bet you he doesn't need any ACC at all, and he's probably got some of my best ACC stuff in it. 10. It's got 32 AC. That one doesn't. It's got 22. It's got 10 HP. So I went HP, attack. Where's those ACC coming from? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, right there. That's why. So you can take it 96 from this. And it's the set. The Slayer set from this. So I could probably find something better for this. Maybe HP. That's probably honestly better. But it still does give me crit the defense there too. So yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I've got like that's so the cool thing about it is right now I need to rework all of my champions. I know I've got incorrect gear on probably 90. I think the only character I'm like solidified or feel solid about is going to be my Armans at this stage where I'm at. Arman's got some pretty decent gear, but everything else I think needs to be reworked. And if once I do put better artifacts, level stuff up, that's why my primary focus is just coming in here, heading to the dungeons, and a lot of times when I don't really have much that I have to do, I'm coming into the dragon, and I'm farming here in hopes of getting speed sets out of this. That's like my big thing. Okay, so you were putting kind of random gear until I was trying to use Cold Heart and she wasn't working. Yeah, so that was pretty funny. Yeah, you were using Cold Heart with literally 0 ACC. I was like, no, you can't do that. So yeah, you definitely gotta read the characters. I do recommend, if you're wondering, you know, what to do, go check out Hell Hades, type in your character, see what sets it's using. That'll give you a pretty good baseline. Read what it is that you're trying to accomplish, and from that you'll kind of get the idea. But the other big thing is to just actually read what the champion does. So when I come to this champion and I'm looking at the skills, I'm looking at, this is based on attack, this is an AC, so this is probably going to be more of a continuous heal. So what's cool about this one, so this one throws you for a loop. This is my Night Queen. You can see her aura here gives you 80 resistance. So her passive Immune to stun debuff, so you can't stun her, and increases his champion's ACC by 1 for every 2 resistance they have. So this character, I don't need to focus on any ACC on her. I need to focus all on resistance. So the higher resistance, so this is like another character that I know I have absolutely the incorrect gear on. This character I've just thrown an immortal set on there. But I need to be focusing on resistance. Right now, she's got 114 resistance. Yeah, I'm probably going to fix this actually today. Because she should have all resistance gear, essentially. I guarantee you if I go and I look her up, resistance is going to be huge because that's going to be adding my ACC. And because that's her focus, she'll be able to do it. So probably, I think this is attack. This is the one. Yeah, so attack, resistance, attack, crit damage, crit. Like, that's going to be huge because you're having high resistance on her. It means that you block it. Plus, I'm already putting up this. Attacks all enemies, place a block buff, and a 50% increased resistance buff on all allies. Yeah, this, and then fills. Yeah, so she's actually really good, but I'm using her terribly right now because I don't have the correct stuff on her. And artifacts really change a character completely. I don't know. Hopefully this was helpful for some. Others like David, who's been playing for a long time, probably seemed like pretty basic, but hopefully that helped out. Well, thanks so much for you guys coming and hanging out in the chat today. Hopefully you guys had an awesome weekend. I've got another video for any of you that play Empires and Puzzles. I'll have it come out. You're welcome, work. Either tomorrow or Tuesday. And that's all I got. Glad to help work. Well, thank you guys all. I hope you guys have an absolutely awesome day. And I'll see you on the next video.